Hi, hello, and welcome to another interesting session on analog and digital communications. In today's session, we'll have a look at the super heterodyne receiver. So let's get started. So this is the principle of super heterodyne receiver. Super heterodyning means mixing of signals. So here the two signals which are mixed are the locally generated signal and the other signal which is coming from the antenna. So both of these two signals are mixed, which gives rise to the process of super heterodyning, which is known as mixing. So this is the block diagram of a super heterodyne receiver. So if you remember the previous session, in the tuned radio frequency receiver, there were many disadvantages such as the problems of tracking, instability, variation in the bandwidth. So because of so many disadvantages or drawbacks in the tuned radio frequency receiver, that was replaced by the super heterodyne receiver. So this is the basic block diagram of a super heterodyne receiver. We have an antenna, the RF amplifier, the mixer, multi-stage IF amplifier, a detector, low pass filter, audio amplifier and audio power amplifier, and the output is given to a loudspeaker stage. So if you see the first block, we have an RF amplifier. So RF amplifier, it is a tuned parallel circuit. So all the radio signals which are coming from the various broadcasting stations, they are intercepted by the receiving antenna and are coupled to the RF amplifier stage. So the purpose of using this RF amplifier is it has to select only the desired frequency signal and it has to reject all the undesired signals, because the antenna has an ability of picking up each and every signal. So every signal is picked up by the antenna. So the purpose of RF amplifier is out of so many signals, so whatever frequency the radio receiver is tuned, only that particular signal has to be taken by this receiver. So this RF amplifier selects only the wanted signal and rejects all the unwanted signals. Then we have a mixer and a local oscillator. So output of the RF signal, RF mixer is given to a mixer. Here it is combined with the output of a local oscillator. So output of the local oscillator, we have two frequencies. They are combined together to form an intermediate frequency. So this intermediate frequency is the difference between the local oscillator frequency and the incoming signal from the RF block. So output of this is always equal to the IF frequency, which is equal to 455 kilohertz. So this is a standard intermediate frequency of 455 kilohertz. Then we have the local oscillator. Local oscillator generates a frequency. Suppose if you have if the incoming frequency is 600 kilohertz, then the local oscillator will produce a frequency of 600 plus 455 kilohertz, which is the IF frequency. So the output of this local oscillator will be 1055 kilohertz, and consequently the output from the mixer. So here the mixer will subtract both of these two signals, that is 1055 minus 600 kilohertz. This 600 kilohertz is the signal from the RF stage and the IF frequency is 455 kilohertz. So when both of these two are subtracted, the output of the mixer will have a frequency of 455 kilohertz. So the amplifier circuit in the receivers can be made to operate with maximum stability, selectivity and sensitivity if this intermediate frequency of 455 kilohertz is achieved. So the output of the mixer is fed to the tuned IF amplifier. So this amplifier is tuned to one frequency 455 kilohertz and it is amplified. Then we have the detector circuit. The output of the RF amplifier is fed to a detector circuit. So the purpose of the detector or the demodulator is to extract the audio signal or the message signal from the combination of the message and the carrier signal, which is the modulated signal. So this detector or the demodulator uses a diode detector circuit. So these are the advantages of a diode detector circuit. It gives low distortion and excellent audio fidelity. Then we have a low pass filter. So always in communication systems, noise is referred to as high frequency component. So if any noise is present in the detected message signal, it appears as a high frequency component. This high frequency components are removed by the low pass filter. That's why the output of the detector is passed through a low pass filter. As the message signal is of very low frequency, the high frequency components, which are the noise components, they are removed by the low pass filter. So the output of a low pass filter is only a low frequency message signal without any presence of noise. Next we have the audio frequency amplifier. The detected audio frequency signal which is coming from the output of the low pass filter is usually very weak. That is, its amplitude is very small. So we use an audio frequency amplifier to further amplify the signal. The final output stage consists of a audio power amplifier. So to further increase the amplitude of the desired message signal, the output of the audio frequency amplifier is fed to a power amplifier, where the amplitude is further increased, and if any noise is present, that is also removed. We have the final block as a loudspeaker. The output of the power amplifier is fed to a loudspeaker. So the loudspeaker is an output transducer which converts the signal in electrical form. So here the incoming signal, that is the output of the power amplifier, is an audio signal which is in electrical form. So the loudspeaker, which is an output transducer, it converts the electrical form of this message signal into audio signal or sound wave signal, which is the desired signal at the broadcasting station. So these are all the blocks in the super heterodyne receiver. So we started with the RF amplifier stage, then we have the mixer, the local oscillator, the IF amplifier stage, then the detector to extract the desired message signal, then we have the audio frequency amplifier and the power amplifier, which increase the amplitude of the low message signal to a desired form. And finally we have a loudspeaker, which is an output transducer which converts the electrical form of the message signal into the audio signal or the sound signal, which we are able to listen to in the radio receivers. So these are all the blocks in the super heterodyne receiver. That's it. Thank you.